Hey guys, Aaron here back in Conrad's garage. I have the 987 here. We are going to show you how to do some corner balancing on it. And we got Turtle Pear up here hanging out. This episode brought to you by Bacheris Brothers Coffee. So we are doing this with a 4-post lift because it's much easier for corner balancing. So with the 4-post lift, you can use the little jack in the middle to lift it up. And then we'll be able to put our scales right here under the wheels. And then you can just drop it right back down. All right, went ahead and chalked the front wheels while we start jacking up the rear of the car. Rear control arm here. We got the little riser and 2 hockey pucks. All right, we got these ProForm scales that I am borrowing from my buddy Nathan, so thank you very much, Nathan. They're in a really cool package, slide out like this. They take 2 batteries. All right, so they are all labeled for you. So this is the left rear. Wait, this is the right rear. We're already doing it wrong. So the first thing we want to do is put all the batteries in here, turn everything on so it syncs up with them and zeroes all the scales out. All right, so once you turn it on, it's going to find all of the scales for you, tell you the battery level of all of those scales, and all our weights are zeroed. All right, so the goal is to get the tire to land right in the middle of the scale. With the 2 rear scales in place, we're gonna go ahead and lower the car onto them. Yeah. So one of the very first things I did was get my ride height approximate by adjusting with my adjustable coilovers, measuring from the top of the wheel arch down to the ground. All right, so experimentation time. Remove that. Use 2 pucks because it was just not quite high enough to get the scales under it. Let's see what happens now. Oh, we're so close. All right, so this is what we ended up with: the little riser, double pucks under our new RSS front control arm. If you want to learn how to install those, I have a video on it. Go check it out. So we just made sure that this arm of the jack is far enough inside so that it won't come down on our scale. We'll just slide the scale under there. Oh, weight predictions, I don't know. 3,800.
What is wrong with you? If this is 3,800, you just need to check everything out. No. Aaron, try again. Between 3,000 and 3,300.
3,210. 3,210.
All right, under.
All right, here we go. Our scales are nice and clear.
Okay, this is not
Take the weight off here.
All right, let's go see how close you were.
All right.
3,210, and I went under, right?
Yeah. 31.68.
I win $1.
I was including my weight in there though. So
Yeah. Oh, so that's 35. So now
how are we on Earth? Those are percentages right there.
No, those are percentages on each wheel, but what you want is cross. Right. So.
All right. Function button that's changing it between kilograms and pounds.
It's not all right. It works, and then I'll. Yes.
You double buttoned it?
Yep.
Dang,
so
that's already pretty close.
It's pretty damn close, actually. Pretty damn close.
Good job, Porsche. Well done.
Good job eyeballing it, Aaron, because you're the one who changed the things. Under normal circumstances, I would say, why mess with it? But if you want to do the video, just to get... No, seriously. Because you have, gosh, almost, 23 and 27 here. So, hold on a second.
Back to pounds.
Yeah, this is why I use this.
All right, so we have a special website that we can go to and punch in the weights of each corner, and it tells us what to do.
All right, so
Put a link to this website in the description below.
you want to tell me left front?
Is that this one, I guess? 722.
Right front?
734.
Slow down. 7 what?
34.
Okay, left. That's left front and right front, right?
Yep.
Left rear.
877. Ooh, she's a little chunky in the back.
Right rear.
835. All right, so what did that tell us?
So this tells us that we're at 50.9% cross weight, and this is what you would want as a target. So what you need to do is add weight on this cross. See what it's saying? And it sort of makes sense, right? If you add this number plus that number, it's less than this number plus that number, right? So what this is telling you is you could get to this if you move things around. So if we want to add weight across here, we need to do one of two things. So we're going to...
Put me in the car, and it'll add weight right there.
Actually, that wouldn't be a bad idea to see what, since we're here, we could add the weight and take a picture of this.
Yeah.
But let's see. In order to think about it as a four-legged table, if you increase the height, you're putting more pressure on that side. So you're you're adding the weight.
Yeah.
And when you add the weight on the front left corner,
you're reducing weight.
Well, no, you're adding the weight also on the right rear.
Right.
So you're adding weight on this vector. So what we want to do is either add weight, add height here, or reduce height here and reduce height here.
Yes. I thought this one told us which one to do. It doesn't.
No, it just says here's what you want to do.
Okay.
Because it doesn't know what your original heights are. So we should measure the heights as they stand right now, and see if you feel more comfortable adding height or taking height off.
Right.
If we add height,
Yep.
we add height in one of these two. If we want to decrease height, we decrease height in one of these two.
Okay.
I know that you probably will have to edit that because I have to think about it.
Yeah. All right, I am
Close the door.
in the car. Yes, close the door. What do we got here? God, yeah.
Hold on a second.
All right, what do we got? Now we are at 46 and 53. Oh, man, I've really screwed this
You
up.
wrecked this.
Oh, we were so close. All right, so yeah, one point is like if you are driving solo, you want to have yourself in here so that it's all corner balanced nicely. If you're going to be having an instructor or passenger, then how it was originally is perfect. All right, so this is the me init numbers. So we can enter them into the spreadsheet and then it'll
This
tell
is
us
now in
what to do.
kilograms. I know. Because we're testing everything.
It disguises my weight that way.
Yes. 361, 34. What? 34. You know what?
I'm going to mention this.
Yeah.
All right, this is actually front to rear, not corner to corner. So it's not as off as we thought. So when we put it in here, where are our percentages on this thing? Where on here?
So the current this is the target. So if you look at this, right now the cross weight is at 50.5, which is not bad as a starting point. The left front plus right rear is at 49.5. That's why it's 50.5 the other way, right? So this is what you want to get to 50-50, right? When you go to the target, you see that, you should target 758 kilograms, so just 5 kilograms in this axis, which will give you, 50.1, 49.9 distribution.
All right, so we are going to measure our heights now.
Well, wait, hold on a second. With Aaron in the car, the same is true though. We need to add weight on this axis and reduce the weight on that axis.
Yes.
That was the same as before, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so we decided that the front is a little lighter than the rear. So we're gonna raise the rear up a little bit to push some more of that weight to the front. Okay, so we have to add weight to the left front, right rear axis. So we're gonna raise the right rear up a little bit so that it'll add weight on that axis and also add a little to the front of the car.
Power thingy.
All right, we're bringing the lift.
Tell me what height.
We're bringing the lift down a little bit. We're going to remove this rear wheel so that we can adjust the suspension and then put the rear wheel back on for remeasuring. All right, tire off, suspension right here. I'm gonna go ahead and use a little witness marker. I'm gonna mark right.
The top one.
See up here. Gonna mark him right there so I can see how many times I rotate him. I'm just gonna go 2 full turns for now and see how that affects it.
2?
1?
1, yeah.
All right, we're gonna go 1 full turn and see how that affects it. With these tools, went ahead and rotated this one all the way around. 1 turn to raise it up just a little bit. So we're gonna put some wheel back on and reweigh. All right, let's see howest we did.
Did we overdo it? Because now you have to take weight off the right rear.
All right, so this is our before. You can see that the red went from here and here, or it started here and here, and then after it's here and here. So we needed to take off 12 pounds, and we took off 18.
Well, more precisely, we needed to add 12 pounds and we added 18.
Correct.
So now we need to take 6 out of 18. 1 turn was 18 pounds.
So that's a third. So we're gonna go back a third of a turn the other way and see if that gets us where we want it. All right, back to the official numbers.
It still says to take 6 off.
Same as before.
50%.
All right, so we just shook the car a little bit and it changed all of our numbers and we are back to right about where it should be.
Hope it doesn't fall off the lift.
Look at that, 49.9.
Should I shake it again? All right, let's
The more you shake it, the closer it gets. All right.
736. Wow, I wouldn't mess with that.
Yep, that looks pretty great.
Do you want to see what it looks like with your fat ass? With yourself in it?
Yeah. Let me put myself in the car just to see what happens. All right, with me in the car, what do we got now?
49.4. Not terrible.
Left, right to right, rear. Yep. So what's my total weight now with me in the car? 33.58.
And how much fuel?
It's a great question. Let me check my fuel. Almost a full tank of fuel. All right, and I do have my roll cage sitting in here, not attached yet because I wanted the weight of it in here. And now, if you have a fat ass instructor.
Plus
All
helmets.
right, switch to percentages.
Okay, hold on a second.
Por favor.
Front, rear.
Oh boy.
You need a fat ass instructor.
Oh, that's perfect. Love it. All right, I consider this done. Hopefully you guys like this video. Subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and all that jazz. And I'll see you on the next video where we are about to do some alignment.
Wait, hold on a second. That's in kilograms. Oh, that looks a lot worse. Awesome.
All right, finally make sure you tighten up this bottom ring so that it cannot move. And I just went ahead and marked it because I'm taking it to an alignment shop to make sure they don't jack that up.